Hello and welcome to a very crinkly episode of the Titanic, the Ship, the Legend, issue number 7 of the Hachette Partworks. As you see, got the magazine just here, the issue, and then our parts in this little box here as well. So let's have a quick look in this box and let's see what we've got. So it looks like we've got a number of screws here. A plastic ribbing, which I assume is probably for the hull. We have a die-cast section here, which I believe is for the engine. And again, we have another plastic piece here as well. Okay. Well, let's look into this magazine a bit further. Okay, so onto the magazine of issue 7. Let's see what we've got. So we have The Giants of the Sea, Titanic's engines, A Date with Destiny, The Unknown Child, Life on Board, A Dive in the Pool, and the step-by-step instructions of the base of the engine. And we have issue 8 at the bottom there as well. So on this side, on the right, we just have the Titanic's engines, and you can see the propeller blades there of Olympic. We have the Unknown Child, a bit more information of the Unknown Child. We have A Dive in the Pool. Of course, Olympic and Titanic were some of the first ships to have swimming pools in their ships. And then we have the base of the engine with the parts here to show how it is. And here just shows you how to connect the engine parts up. And then it also has the connections here, which I believe is for issue 2. Okay. So it does look like we need to bring back issue 3 and issue number 2 to complete these stages. So let's go on to the next step. Okay, so we have all the parts here for this issue. Let's have a look what we need to do here to put it all together. Okay, so first thing we need to do is bring back our engine that I've been working on in the last issue. And we need to turn it upside down with the... place it upside down with the flywheel facing this way. Now, so this little section here, which you can see has got some ladders on it, some little stepping, and this needs to go this way up. So we want to make sure the 2 ladders are facing this side. We then need to take 4 EM screws. So I've put these out in a particular order, and these are the 4 EM screws. So I'm just going to get these out of the packet, and we're going to assemble this together right now. Okay, so we have our 4 EM screws here. I just need to take our engine. Okay, so what I need to do now is attach these screws in. So, first screw is going to this little section here. Now this looks like it might be quite tricky because this plastic is not properly fitting. It could be to do with how the engine just formed when building it previously. So let's just give it a go and put these in and see what happens. We can now continue with the build here. So what we need to do is take the engine bit again, turn it upside down, make sure the fair wheel's that way, and then we want to add on this little catwalk here. Now, it's quite important, there's a back ridge on this that needs to fit the back, the engine there. And then there's a little oval section top here, which will fit at the top of there, like so. So once that's in position, should link up quite nicely like this. And then we're going to add that in just there to make that look a bit more flush. So what we need to do now is screw this in with AP screws, which are these little screws here. So we'll just get them out of this bag so we can put this together. And again, so they're the AP screws, and what we need to do is put 6 of them onto this section here. So let's start with the first one. And there you have it. So all 6 screws for the AP screws are in position. And now we just need to put the FM screws in the remaining 4 slots at the bottom. And again, we have 5 screws for this. And there we have it, the engine parts all together, the 4 screws added there, and the remaining 6 screws there for you as well. Which leaves our engine looking quite glorious. The catwalk on there. We can eventually have some railing, hopefully. That'll look very nice. So that's all done with the engine, so we don't need it anymore. And now I just need to use this ribbing here, which I believe is to hold the top section of the bow together. So what I need now is a sturdy bow from issue 2. So this is the one we did a few episodes ago. The port side, I believe. Port starboard. Yep, port side. This is the one with the detachable nameplate there. And what we want to do is flip it like this and put that on place. Like so. That's correct. So what we need to do is add this little knob at the top. It's got like a little point. This needs to go into this section there, and it should fit quite flush here. It has not my nameplate off, but easily fixed. So now we need to use these screws to add that securely in place. These are screws PB, I believe. And we screw this in from the front side of the model. Right then, so turn this around. You got the holes there. So this needs to go into the back of this, like so. And that should be flush up there like that. And now what we need to do is just add the screws into this side of the model. I'm going to start with this little hole here. And I'm just going to put some more screws in this little section here. Finally, our last screw in this little section there. And that should have that quite firmly attached now to the port section of the hull. Just to finish off, add the Titanic nameplate back in position there. And that should just clip in quite nicely. And what we can do with this little section now, here the nameplate, is you can put some glue on this. They recommend super glue, whatever sort of glue you could use, so some CA, some adhesive, just anything to secure that nameplate in position. And there we have it with issue 7. We have the port hull and the engine catwalk and base plate added on there, all ready for the next issue. Right, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.